has subscribed to me.
How many subscribers do you have now?
4,000?
Bitch.
Oh yeah.
You'll never guess who I met while I was in London. This is Stevie, otherwise known as Stevie, or Sablecaught, she's known on YouTube. She's a booktuber and she currently works for Waterstones and she's loving it. Really, really enjoying her job. Isn't complaining at all about it. I do not know how to start this video. That's not right. Yo! That's just rude. So, a couple of weeks ago, I was in London. That sort of London-y place full of London stuff. Probably already could tell that by the fact that the video presumably will have something to do with London in the title. The least surprising announcement since Peter Capaldi's casting. Topical! I was in London for the Teach First Assessment Centre thing. Those of you who watch my videos regularly and follow my life in a sort of stalkerish fashion probably know that I'm in Aberdeen. For anyone who didn't outright fail geography, you're probably aware that Aberdeen is at the top of Britain and London's at the bottom. They're what you'd call not near each other. So I had an 8-hour train journey, which was fun. I applied for the Teach First 2014 cohort and they were impressed enough with my application to say, yeah, come to London. And I was like, shit. I was lucky enough to get a bit of money back towards the train, so I didn't end up spending all of it on transport, which is good. I was in London for three nights? Does that make sense in my brain face? No. I was in London for 2 nights. I got there on it was when Kate was pushing that human out of her uterus, so you can look that up. One thing I will say, if you're having an interview and you sort of get to a city the night before and you need a good night's sleep, do not go in a hostel, for the love of God. London was experiencing a heat wave at the time I went, and my God, I have never felt less bothered about sleeping near enough makes no difference naked in a room full of 16 other people. My inhibitions were the least of the worries when you consider that there was a couple fucking in the next dorm. I'm trying to think what I actually can say. I know I can't actually talk about like what they do on the day. The people are really nice. That's not just me sort of going, oh, I hope they're watching so they can see how nice I'm being and hopefully give me the job. That's not it, because let's face it, if people were just getting jobs for being nice to other people, government wouldn't exist. You got the impression that as you were being assessed, they wanted to sort of help you make the best case for yourself that you could do. It's fun. I'll say that much for it. It was genuinely fun. There was a really hot guy there on the day. Pretty sure I'm allowed to say that. There is only so much you can say, and I'd sooner err on the side of caution. I don't even think I could talk about the building. I want to mention something specific that won't put me in jeopardy. They had this tap, right? And what it did was it looked sort of like a soap dispenser, but it dispensed boiling hot water so you could have instant coffee. I'm pretty sure that doesn't give away anything. They did a nice ham sandwich. Saw the new Route Masters. They're interesting. Interesting buses. I hear James May likes them. I got lost almost immediately after getting there. I got off the train station and then had to go to an underground station which I can't remember the name of, so I put it into Google Maps and it sent me a map thing and I followed it and I ended up at a hotel with the same name that was nowhere near the station that I wanted to go to and had to backtrack quite severely. I've got an A level in geography.